In this lesson we're going to look at pattern 2. Now we just need to look at our workflow here. So I want to use the same drum pattern for this, but I don't want to delete my pattern 1. I'm quite happy with how pattern 1's gone in. So there's a couple of things you can do. If you right click, you'll notice that there's this Command or Control D button for duplicate. Now if I duplicate this, all it's going to do is it's going to copy this pattern onto this line. It's not really what I want. Let me just show you that. So shortcut Command D or Control D, duplicate, and as you can see it just copies that down. If you want to delete any of these patterns, you select it and then you just press the delete button. Okay, now what I really want to do is copy the whole line down. Now what I can do is come over to the master track, and if I Control D, Command D from here, duplicate, it will duplicate everything on that master track, which is what I want. So it brings down all my BPMs, brings down all of my patterns. However, I don't want this pattern. I do want the 4-bar loop, however, so all I'm going to do is come into here, press delete, double click, and then I just need to set up my 4-bar in length again, and we're good to go. We can also colour this a different colour as well. So at the moment, the colour is selected here. So if I want to change the colour, I can do it from there, which is really nice. So let's rename this as well. So Control or Command R, and we're just going to call this pattern 2. Press enter. And now we're ready. So now let's look at this pattern. So as you can see, we have a minim and then 2 crotchets again. So we're going to just concentrate on the rhythm for a minute. Now a minim just basically means it lasts for 2 beats. So whereas a crotchet just lasts for 1. So when our metronome's going and we're counting 1, 2, 3, 4, the first 2 beats are for the minim and then 3 and 4 are for our crotchets. So let's just play on the C again. So just the note C, individual note. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And you can notice that that's just a little bit longer, okay? Let's take these out of focus. Let's press play on the whole line and let's just practice. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now one thing I've got to try and do, because what I keep doing is making my notes really short. So I need to kind of make my notes a bit longer because I want them to last. I'm not playing a staccato pattern, which is a shorter pattern. I'm trying to make it legato, which means smooth, okay? So at the moment I'm failing miserably. So when you're practicing, let's try and just make them last for as long as you can possibly make them last before moving on, okay? So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that's what we're going for. Now let's put this into record mode. Actually, let's just play it and try and play the other 2 notes as well for my 4-bar loop. So let's press play, and when it comes round we'll start. So we're going to go C, F, and then G, and then back to C. 2, 3, 4. Okay, so let's record that. One, 2, 3, 4. Brilliant. Take that out of record mode. Okay, so that's nice, and we managed to play that. The only thing I need to do now is work on how hard I'm hitting the notes, because I'm so rigid, I'm hitting them so hard and I'm shortening them up a little bit. So I want to try and make them last ever so slightly longer as well. But that's a good amount of practice for you guys to do. So get used to playing pattern 2, and then I'll see you in the next lesson for pattern 3.